stride off, setting patterns of frosty air before him like the smoke of the cigar.
Good. Now, you don't have to read it fast. There's a pace to the reading that will help you to better understand it. Are there any
But I just
words in
don't want to
here?
read the entire passage. This is just like a waste of time for me.
Okay. Are there any words here that you do not understand?
I understand every word.
Okay. Then I want you to tell me what the word buckling means. What does the word buckling? That's in line 3 here. Buckling.
Oh my god.
Remember, you just said
Why?
you know every word and you don't. You don't know what buckling means. So
Well,
that's
but
why we're doing
why do you
this.
want me to do this? This is like the way I read the passage. I don't want to read the entire passage. It'll make me like get old and I will die earlier.
Sourish, if you can't answer basic questions about a passage, you have not read the passage. So I'm going to wait until you get me the definition for buckling, and then we will proceed. Okay, so you've got the definition of buckling. Now, why would it say that the concrete is buckling? Buckling concrete. What would that mean?
It's under a weight or force of the concrete.
So is the concrete is it like in good condition or bad condition?
Good condition or bad condition? Bad condition.
Bad condition. And it even goes on to say that there's grassy seams. There's grass that's in between the concrete.
Yep,
All right.
that's right.
Are there any other words here that you are not sure about? Or phrases, I guess that could also be.
Um, I don't think so.
Okay. So how about this? What is a misty evening? What does that refer to? A misty evening here in line 2.
So you mean the misty evening, you're saying?
Would you like me to type this into the chat?
I already know. I already saw it. I see it. I see it.
Okay, that's what I'm asking you. What is a misty evening? What does that
Okay.
mean?
All right. It's wet with mist, full of or covered with clouds.
Okay. So it's sort of there's some clouds, some rain, but not really a lot of rain. Okay, good. All right, how about, it says here, um, it says here, there's a sidewalk in 4 directions, okay? And he's deciding which way to go, but it really made no difference. Well, why doesn't it make a difference? Like, why doesn't it matter whether he goes, up, down, left, or right? And sometimes the answer is the next sentence.
Okay.
So why doesn't it matter which way he goes?
I think for whenever you're saying that uh
I'm just asking, like, the answers are often when you read the next sentence, you get the answer. It really made no difference which way he went. Why? We'll read the next sentence.
reading the next passage. Okay.
No, what does it say here, starting with the word he?
He was alone in this world of
Okay,
80 and 2053.
so why doesn't it make a difference which way he goes?
I think he's just in the corner of the intersection. He was peered down.
Okay, the reason it doesn't matter is because he is alone in this world.
Yes.
All right, let's look at another, we'll look at the next paragraph here. All right, so whenever you're ready, if you want to read this out loud for us, please. Just trying to make it a little bit larger. There we go. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and read that for us, please.
Okay. Should I read that?
What did I ask you?
You should read that.
Yes, I did. I said to read it whenever you're ready.
Sometimes he would walk for hours and miles and return only at midnight to his house. And on his way, he would see the cottages and homes with their dark windows, and it was not unequal to walking through a graveyard where only the faintest glimmers of firefly light appeared in flickers behind the windows. Sudden gray phantoms seemed to manifest upon inner room walls, where a curtain was still undrawn against the night, or there were whispering and murmurs where a window in tomb-like building was still open.
Okay, very good. So the first thing here is that there's a comparison between a graveyard and the dark windows of homes. So it says here, and on his way home, or on his way, he would see the cottages and homes with their dark windows, and it was not unequal to walking through a graveyard. So when you think of a graveyard, what do you think of?
What do I think of?
Yes.
Could you write it? Okay. I think of that a graveyard is full. It's a cemetery.
And so there's dead. There's no
Yeah,
living,
they're dead.
right? So dead, dead, comma no living. So why would you compare that to the dark windows of a home? What's the what is the author trying to say here about the people that are in the homes?
Okay. So yeah, they're dead and they're not living. They also live in the Day of the Dead.
What was my question to you?
Um, I'm just thinking, Matthew.
Okay, I'm
You said comparison between a graveyard and dark windows of homes.
all right. Let's have you look up a word manifest, please.
Okay. Clear. Can I write that? Can I put that in the chat?
Yes, please.
There. I did it.
All right, very good. Are there any other words in here that you do not understand?
No.
Okay. It says here, sudden gray phantoms seem to manifest upon inner room walls where a curtain was still undrawn against the night. What do you think a gray phantom is? A gray
Gray
phantom. What do you?
Phantom.
Yeah, what does that refer to? And kind of think about a cemetery.
Gray phantoms are like it says in the internet. It's like tomb like built. Hold on. It's like some kind of mat. Is it like a mask?
Sorry, a phantom is a ghost. That's why I asked you to think about a graveyard. People associate
Yeah,
graveyards with
yeah,
ghosts.
it's like a mask because I checked in the internet.
Well, the internet isn't giving you what we need. A gray phantom. Phantom means something that you can't see. Gray refers to the color. The color is gray. Ghosts are often considered gray, white, gray, things like that. Okay, let's keep reading here. All right. So whenever you're ready, you want to read this. Go ahead.
Can I have a break?
Sure. How much time do you need?
For like until 7:35.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, and then I'll read the passage with you, Matthew.
All right, Sourish, let me know when you're ready to start reading this.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Mr. Leonard Mead would pause. I'm not gonna say that word. That's bleep.
Okay,
Bleep his head. Listen, look, and march on, his feet making no noise on a lumpy walk. For long ago, he had wisely changed to sneakers when strolling at night because the dogs in the interment squads would parallel his journey with barkings. If he wore hard heels and lights might click on and faces appear and an entire street be startled by the passing of a lone figure, himself in early November evening.
all right, so can you look up the word intermittent?
Yeah.
All right. So the next question here, or actually the question I have for you is, and it's answered in here, is why does Mead wear sneakers instead of hard heels?
Okay. Okay. He wears sneakers because because the dogs in the interment squads would parallel his journey with barkings if he wore hard heels.
Okay, why would that be a problem? Why would the dogs barking be an issue?
Well, it's because they're in the interment squad.
No. Keep reading.
Because lights might click on and faces appear and an entire street be startled by passing of a lone figure.
They're drawing this comparison. They're saying that if he were to make this noise, people would be startled because they are not expecting someone to be outside.
Yep.
Now, does that seem odd to you that people would be startled if someone was outside walking?
Outside walking. Kinda, yeah.
So do people walk in your neighborhood at night?
Well, actually, no.
Okay, how about in your old neighborhood? Do people walk at night?
Only animals did.
Okay, well, I live in a neighborhood where people walk at night. In Arizona, it's pretty hot and it makes sense uh, it makes sense that you might want to walk at night. And we don't mind when people walk at night because we're expecting people to be out there. But in this city, it's unusual.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and start reading here, the next passage, please.
Okay. Okay. On this particular On this particular okay. On this particular evening, he began his journey in a westerly direction toward the hidden sea. There was a good crystal frost in the air. It cut the nose and made the lungs blaze like a Christmas tree inside. You can feel the cold light going on and off, all the branches filled with invisible snow. He listened to the faint push of his soft shoes through autumn leaves with satisfaction and whistled a cold, quiet whistle between his teeth, occasionally picking up a leaf as he passed, examining its skeletal pattern in the infrequent lamp lights as he went on, smelling its rusty smell. Okay.
All right, very good. Very good. Okay, so we started out by I was asking you for a summary,
Yeah,
and one of the things that I
it's
asked for,
7:45.
one of the things I asked for is uh if Mead is alone, and there's kind of two ways to answer that. The first way is that he is he is alone when he walks, but the text does this. The text hints that there are people in the city, but where are those people? They're not walking. What are they doing, Sourish? Where are they? Where are these other people?
They're around the city.
No. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and stop here.
Okay, Dad,